Everything Film is supported by Vancouver Young Actors School, 2 locations, near Science World and now open in Port Coquitlam's Fremont Village. Week-long summer camps available July and August in both locations. VancouverYoungActorsSchool.com. Shout out to our friend Scott Gamble from Vancouver Actors School, who has furnished us with our next guest. By the way, this is Everything Film from the Shark Club in downtown Vancouver, Season 2, Episode 8. And when we partnered with the Vancouver Young Actors School, we always said to Scott, if you have someone that comes through the program that you think has got something to offer us, that would, give an example of a good young actor,
yep.
Send them our way. Billy Cristos is our guest. Hey, Billy, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Really good. You kind of brought the room alive here. You are a young actor. You seem to be teeming with the ability to communicate, and that's a gift, believe me, because a lot of times when first of all, how old are you?
I'm 11.
You're 11 years old. Okay, generally speaking, you're starting to come into a bit of a personality, obviously, by that point. But a lot of times kids are rather timid, and they're kind of afraid to sort of interact with adults. You've done nothing but interact with adults since you've been here.
Yeah, I see it as an opportunity to, make new friends, meet new people.
There you go.
First thing, before you go, Billy, I'm going to say something. I have to say, you know what? This is kind of a first, because we don't always do this.
Right.
This kid has been brought to us, to our attention, saying this kid is magic. This kid is gold. This kid is...
Well, let's not overinflate the ego here.
No.
You're
Let's
right.
be honest.
Yeah,
We've been told.
The praise is there. Yeah.
So, to make this show is a big deal. And so, Billy, come on. Let's see your talent here. What have you got? What do you got to tell us about...
I got some pretty good jokes, and I do pretty good... Actually, I have a joke that involves me using an accent, which most people find it funny.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
Go for it.
Okay, so there's this ship that's sailing across the ocean, and then it starts sinking. So it contacts the nearest kind of area, and the area happens to be Germany. So they say, "Help! We're sinking! We're sinking!" And then they respond, "What are you thinking about?"
Oh, Billy.
Not too bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That might be dad joke-ish, but that's not bad. That's not bad. So you did your parents just decide we've got to harness this kid's energy and get him into acting, or was this something that you just said, "Hey, Mom, Dad, I want to do this"?
You know what? Actually, it was more the reason I got into acting. It's a funny story. It's actually because of my preschool teacher. Because one day in preschool, we had to pretend like we had a job, and I wanted to be a barber. And apparently I knocked it out of the park because my preschool teacher told my dad that, man, you should put this kid in some acting lessons. And I think either that or I should have opened my own barbershop.
There you go.
So was there an inspiration for your desire to act? Is there an actor or a show or anything that you see that you go, I want to do that?
Yeah, that's a good question. I really admire a lot of, actors, a lot of older actors. I find Ryan Reynolds really funny.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a plug, Ryan, if you're listening. Billy wants to meet you. Okay, so what is it you want to do? What do you see yourself doing?
I just kind of want to be in some stuff. I want people to be like, "Hey, that's the guy from that place. I remember you."
I don't think he's going to have any difficulty when he gets recognized for things. I think he's going to be quite charming and engaging with fans that come up to him. What do you think, Patrick?
You know what? When I see a young person with personality like this, I don't even think about the movies. I think about how well he's going to do in life, and you're going to, your self-esteem so high, you're going to have the best-looking girlfriend, you're going to have, everything's going to come to you, and it's going to be easy. And you know what? That's part of what I wanted to bring up. You go, to the acting school and everything. Hey, you know what? A lot of it's self-esteem, being the best person. And I bet you, since you've been going there, that you just feel better about yourself. You just feel stronger, and, nothing but good things can come. Would you agree?
Yeah, because I feel like the main problem for, child actors would probably be, how nervous they are. They might be too nervous to do something. So I just tried to, push that nervousness aside and just kind of, have fun.
Are you even kind of nervous right now?
No, not really, actually.
Oh, that's good, because I think that's important, because, again, at the end of the day, you know, you're throwing yourself out there, and you know, at the age you're at, and I don't want to sound like old man here, but a lot of times kids your age aren't really comfortable in all environments, and I think that's a vital part. I'm sure Scott would agree that when you're dealing with young actors, you have to learn to adapt to your environment, because, you know, you're not going to be on a kids show necessarily. You're you're going to be working with adults, some who are nicer than others. Let's be honest. There's some people out there that just don't have a lot of time for, you know, things that don't go according to plan. But are you enjoying the process you're involved in right now?
Right now, yes.
Okay.
You know, it's really nice just, like, talking to people,
Yeah.
like, in between different things. It's just, like, kind of sitting here, talking, making friends.
So what do you want to do ultimately? Like, you mentioned Ryan Reynolds, but do you sort of see a path for Billy Cristos down the road? Like, I want to be this person one day. I want to be in that. What is it you ideally would like to do? If you could create your own film or television set right now, what show are you on?
That's actually a great question.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that.
I want to do, like, maybe some... I'm really into, like, kind of horror stuff and maybe, like, mystery.
Okay.
Like, have you ever heard of Flickr?
Yes.
It's like there's kind of one person that's kind of like, I don't want to say an imposter, but kind of like that. And every night, one person goes missing, and the group has to figure out who's the imposter.
We used to call that a murder mystery dinner party. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember those days?
You know what I see him in?
What?
A movie. You know those movies where you switch places and you're 11 and then you're like a 36-year-old man?
Oh, actually.
You know what I mean? Like 11 going on 42, or like you know, this is an old soul here. We got a guy here who's been around.
Yeah.
He's only 11.
Yeah. He's 11. Stranger Things? Do you like something like that?
Oh yeah, actually, I'm about to finish season 4. You know, that's
Okay.
funny.
Yeah,
I was watching it before I came here.
Really?
Yeah.
And so ultimately, so you're learning the craft and you're enjoying the journey. We're going to follow up with you through the course of time. Okay? Let's maybe pencil in a date, say a year from now. We'll see where Billy Cristos is. Where do you think you are a year from now? What do you think you're doing?
I hope I've landed maybe like a big TV, like a main role in like a TV series or something like that. That would be very fun.
And are you still going to have time for us when we come approaching you, or are you going to be all like, no, get lost? That's
No, I'll come. I'll come.
Good. You know that I told you that we still have to get an impersonation out of you. That's one of the rules
you said
of
you
the
did.
show.
You
You said you
what do
do
you
it.
do?
Like, what do you got? What do you got?
Give us
you
one on the
did
way
the
out.
accent there, but let's. What was the one?
Okay, I could do an okay Elmo.
Okay, let's hear Elmo.
Let's hear an okay Elmo.
Okay. Wait, oh god, no. I gotta say it. I gotta say it. Like I have a thing prepared. Okay. Elmo says hi.
Elmo. That's pretty good.
That's good, Billy. Billy Cristos from the Vancouver Young Actors School. Thank you so much for joining us. Cheers, man.
Thanks, Billy.
Bye.